Hi, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we're playing The Walking Dead Survival Instinct on the Xbox 360. I played this game when it originally first came out. I still enjoy the show. I think I was a bigger fan of the show when this came out. Sometimes I think the show is overstayed its welcome a little bit, but maybe it'll get better. I've also have read a decent amount of the comic book. But if I had to choose between this game or the game based on the comic books with Clementine and all the other characters, play Telltale's Walking Dead. Because even though I'm going back and playing this without any kind of opinion, because I really wanted to play this without an opinion, I know that game's ultimately going to be better because it's one of the best stories I've ever played in a game, period. Especially since you get to make choices. But I wanted to go back and play this without any expectations. Because when I went to originally play this, I had the expectations of the TV show. And I wanted this to be a specific kind of experience. This was also made by Terminal Reality, who made Ghostbusters on the Xbox 360. Now I may still think that this is a mediocre game. And I might think it's better than it was. I don't know. So let's get started. You got extras, you have your controller deal, but I'm sure they'll hopefully give me a tutorial to remind me how to play. But most first-person shooters are pretty generic. So this is kind of a stealth and survival game. It kind of is like the older Xbox Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green, but maybe a little bit more in depth than that. I haven't played that game in years, but I recently rewatched some footage of it, and it kind of reminded me of it. I have this set to 1080i, which is the highest resolution I can record on my PVR, so I don't know if that's because of the PVR that recording in 1080i that's causing that aliasing shimmering effect, or is it just because it's in the game? But anyway, this runs on the same engine as Ghostbusters, which to me should be a good thing, but as you can see so far it's very linear, but I can understand why it might be linear at this particular part, and you'll see soon as well. It's not a bad looking game. I think a lot of the stuff in this game is automatically generated to create like randomness for like the stops and stuff that you have to take later on, but I don't think that they varied the objects and stuff enough to make the areas look a lot different than some of the other rest stops that you stop at to look for supplies.
I didn't crouch down, so I might have made too much noise. Best you crouch to keep quiet.
I don't think I have subtitles on unless this game doesn't support subtitles. I will automatically say something negative if this doesn't have subtitles. Every game should have subtitles, not just because of my preference, but just because that should be something geared towards people that might have a handicap. So I'm very picky about that. And it's good for recording videos with commentary, but I mean, if you can help somebody that's handicapped, I always say that that should definitely be an option, and that should always be an option in video games. My grandfather, he couldn't hear a lot, so stuff like subtitles and things like that really helped him out a lot. So I really appreciate when games have subtitles. But right now I'm using subtitles for this video, but I feel strongly about subtitles, and I would definitely say something negative about this game if they didn't have subtitles. So the textures are pretty decent and look organic. There's a little pop up here and there. It's a very run-of-the-mill early first-person shooter on Xbox 360 look, but graphics don't mean everything. So apparently my site makes a lot of noise. So if you haven't guessed already, you play as Daryl Dixon, which seems like everybody's favorite character in the series, or most people who like the Walking Dead series. But until like season 2, I really don't think that he was a very likable dude. He was like this racist motorcycle brother of
What in the hell, Dixon?
I forgot you don't play as Daryl at this part. See how long it's been?
No, man.
This game can be kind of difficult at times because the
Dad? Oh, Dad, no! We can...
because the controls are a little wonky, which is kind of weird.
Nothing can be done now.
The Terminal Reality was a talented company. I think they just rushed this game out. Just I guess be relevant while the seasons were still going. I think this game came out in between seasons because the way that The Walking Dead airs, it'll air half of the episodes of one season, and then you have to wait till like they usually start in October. I forgot how many seasons are in an episode. I think it's like 12, so they'll show 6 like start in October, and they'll show the other 6 maybe in January or February. So I think this game came out in between. But I think they really took their time with this game. It could have been something special because I think Terminal Reality is a talented developer, but they're no longer with us, so we'll never know. We'll never know what it's like to get that second Ghostbusters game, but Sony actually owns the properties to that, so I think if a Ghostbuster game came out, there's a good chance somebody else might have made it anyway, even though they had a decent engine for it. They also made Star Wars Connect. I should have read what some of that shit said, but I didn't. So I still don't really know offhand what that thing on the bottom left corner of the screen is.
Daryl, come here. We gotta work up a plan.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
If you told me about it, I'd call you a liar.
Listen, there's more of them coming.
This game does get repetitive, but I do remember when I played it that there were parts that were kind of exciting.
That sounds like a whole lot of them.
You'll see like what looks like an open area a lot of times, and it'll be like a maze of like trucks and stuff.
Remember what we learned about them?
But if you really like zombies, you'll probably like this game. But if you like stories and zombies, I mean, if you just like video games and you don't mind playing a game that isn't full of action, definitely play Telltale's Walking Dead game. I can't recommend that enough. And unless you're impatient like I am, which I regret getting the downloadable. So sports drinks and MREs can be used to restore your condition. Once you have equipped a restorative item, press RT or the right trigger to use it. Alright. I don't even know what my health is on here right now.
Hey there.
I guess those are relics for trophy hunters. Ammo is very scarce in this game. I've always wanted a zombie game that wasn't Left 4 Dead, where you had a shitload of bullets and had like the kind of effects that they have like and the Soldier of Fortune games. Except maybe more advanced, because I guess those games would probably be sort of outdated by now, by these standards. Although Wolfenstein: The New Order actually had really decent gore effects. Apparently Daryl's like me, he likes his energy drinks. By the end of the day, like, I can barely stand still, and I have issues with anxiety, which is almost like the worst combination that you could take ever. But yeah, I do it anyway. I don't know why we need to know his last name, but whatever. Is there a way to switch? I guess all I have is a trusty knife. I'm surprised, this being the Infernal engine, which is the same engine that Ghostbusters uses. Like, the items aren't like flying around when I hit them. It's not integral to gameplay or anything, but it's little touches like that I appreciate. Gotta meet you in the truck. I guess I gotta go some backwards way. I gotta break down something. Well, unlock the fucking door. Or I can unlock this one. I mean, they definitely had a good idea going with the stealth and the sounds and avoiding to cause attention towards yourself. Like, that's a really cool idea and very authentic to the comic book. I mean, I'm having fun so far. I mean, I don't feel like this game's mind-blowing or anything. But so far, I feel like this game's been unjustly criticized, but maybe I'll feel different later. Sometimes I feel like there's well, you can shove, maybe that's what it was. I remember I found a trick later on when I was getting more into Civilization and going through office buildings and stuff. I remember there was a way that I had it where you could shove the zombies and then hit them in the head. I had some sort of pattern down pat where I could get away with stuff. I wish you could loot stuff off the zombies, but unless I want like a rotting liver or something, there's probably not much I could get off of him. This is one of these games you have to be really careful with what you use. Gas is sorry, I can't talk. Gas is a commodity in this game, so you definitely want to collect a lot of gas and make sure you have it, because you have the option later on in this game to like go on long trips, which means you'll get like, I forgot how it is. They'll probably explain it. I think the longer trips you get less supplies and it uses up more gas, and the shorter trips you can find more stuff and get more gas and stuff. But those are ultimately choices you have to make, and I believe you can get other people to help you out along the way. So a lot of good ideas. It just feels like this game isn't finished. And this game has this weird streaming effect. I don't remember any other terminal reality game really having.
He's looking for you.
Watch, there's gonna be one zombie that didn't hear it, just in case. Oh, there's more. Fuck. Well, as much as I want to hang around and talk, what am I doing? I don't know. I have a whole riot after me. Yeah, I'm not getting past them. I like the little effect of sweat and dripping down his head. That's a cool little artistic approach. Is that more gas? Need that. Need that. Definitely need that. Maybe that's what I needed. Why does every gun have to have a damn scope on it around here? I guess this is the country. He's gonna see me, but in the show The Walking Dead, contrary to popular belief, energy drinks do not protect you from the zombie virus. The lighting in this game actually is pretty good once you get in the interior areas. Right now, it's not all that creepy because it's in broad daylight. Do I have an objective screen? Oh, one more can of fuel. That's why it's like, what are you doing, dumbass? Do with the program. What the hell's your problem? As much as I hate to use supplies.
Feel better already.
Maybe he didn't fill up his health because he didn't like that particular flavor. Oh, I'm such a comedian. So do you tap to switch your weapons, or can I hold it and go left or right? I think it's easier just to tap. So I got Bully from GameStop, not to talk about another game, but I just noticed it right now. It's a game I always wanted. I had it for PlayStation 2, but I wanted a higher def version because it's really hard to go back and play Bully on PlayStation 2. It's pretty low res. And the sound is even clunky sound. It's still a fun game. But I said it's hard, and they had like the upgraded version, and I got it used, but when I brought it home it was sealed, which is weird. It's like they took the wrapper off of it, but the sealed sticker on the side was still on it. So I believe I got a brand new copy of Bully. I don't know what those go for new, but that's pretty awesome. And I wanted to make sure that these weren't just like meticulous OCD people that just leave the stickers on and stuff, but I looked at the disc and the disc didn't even look like it was exposed to air, so that's the first time that ever happened to me. Alright, here's some bullets. Where's the bottle? I need you guys to go over yonder as some southern people might say. And yet he's going towards me. I don't know how that worked out. And if you're smart enough to fight back, and I don't like it, go play with the fucking bottle like a poor kid. Sorry for kids that are poor. I swear, they don't go by eyesight. They go by, like, I guess smell or the vicinity that they're in. Like, maybe if they have, like, this didn't turn out as well as I planned it to. But I almost think they have like some sort of invisible like field around them that if you cross, they'll be able to see you, because unless I'm doing it wrong, which could be a possibility, I'm not captain in the game master. I feel like they should have walked by me. And I will stab that motherfucker if he comes near me too. You know what? I'm gonna stab him anyway, because I'm pissed that I didn't see the damn bottle in the first place, and I'm being very careless with the way I'm playing right now, and I don't even care because I'm gonna cut that asshole in the face. Should have shot his ass. And I hate this damn lawn chair. Oh, well, something in the game that actually has physics. That's nice. Take that bottle. Holy shit. Hopefully I don't throw like a girl like I would in real life. Kidding me? Does it have to be a Molotov cocktail to get your attention? Well, I think the name Walker is certainly appropriate because it takes them an hour and a half to get anywhere. Go and get that shit. This is gonna be the worst decision I've ever made in the short amount of time I've been playing this game. Oh. You get your attention now? Smile.
Get a move on, Daryl. Hurry it up.
Will do. Oh. Won't let me get in the other way. I found a squirrel statue, so that's pretty cool. So here's where you pick whether you want to take a long trip or a short trip and how much fuel you have, which is a pretty cool, unique feature for a zombie game. I don't feel like I have any. Oh, here's my options. You know, I'm gonna go to the streets.
Not a damn thing. My phone ain't working either. Hey, about your dad? I don't know what to say about it.
Then don't. Leave it be.
Well, it's kind of cool. They got two of their original actors, Daryl and his brother, Norman Reedus, and Michael Rooker. I think that's how you say his name.
Merle, well, he's just not right.
What you say to me, old man? Merle's 10 times the man you are.
All right. Just seems you boys turn hay into shit when you're together.
And it's kind of cool to get some insight, because these characters are not in the comic book, so whatever is on the TV show and in this game is all you're going to learn about Daryl, unless they have Daryl's own comic book now, which I'm sure they probably do. But, yeah, that's The Walking Dead. I feel like you guys have a good idea of how it is. I'm not going to be able to have enough time to show you a nighttime level, but not as bad as I remembered. I don't remember really particularly being bad or terrible. I think that even though they're supposed to be brain dead zombies, I think they could do better on the AI and how you try to trick them with the glass bottles and stuff like that a little, because they kind of have a similar system in The Last of Us, and that one works really good. These seem to almost have like some invisible radius around them, where even if you're completely quiet, if you cross that threshold, they know where you are instead of like going by the sounds or something that's nearby. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like the stealth tactics and stuff could have been worked on a little bit better. But if you need a zombie fix, I mean, I definitely would suggest the popular zombie games, and if you want a Walking Dead fix, definitely play the Telltale games. But this is not the atrocity that everybody makes it to be, and I'm not just saying that because I have friends of mine that like the game or whatever. I actually legitimately wanted to go back and play this with a clear head without like having super huge expectations for the game based on the show and all this stuff, and just playing it without expecting anything. I'm having a fairly decent time, and if you can get this game at a decent price, I mean, I wouldn't pay $60 for a game that's not functional, but I guarantee you can find this game under $60. But if you can get around some of the hiccups, I think you could have fun. But I really think that you need to be into zombies to enjoy this game. I think as a straight out stealth game, this is gonna bore you to death and you won't get over the flaws. But I think if you're into zombies and the older zombie genre of movie, or a fan of the TV show, I definitely think that you can find enjoyment in this game. So I recommend this game on those stipulations. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and hopefully this opened up your horizons or opened your mind a little bit, but I doubt I have that impact on any of you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please, if you wouldn't mind to click the like button so I know you like it, or because if you click the like button, I know that video works versus a different video. And if you would leave a comment, positive or negative, but if you leave a negative comment, please make sure it's constructive and you're not being a dick or an asshole, and I'll love you forever for not being a dick or an asshole or whatever derogatory thing that you decide to be that day. So anyway, if you're new to this channel as well, feel free to subscribe. And if you didn't like this and me being all ADD, there's probably one video where I'm super caffeinated and I'll talk all the way through without stopping. watch that video. You'll like it. You'll like one of these videos I made. You'll probably want to definitely subscribe after you watch one of these videos. I'm so bullshitting you. Most of them are like this anyway, but I would appreciate your subscription if you do decide to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Talk to you because you're important to me, because I'm talking to you. It's like I'm hosting a kid show here. Alright guys, take care.